Welcome, Scorpios, to your mid-month love reading for March. This reading extends over 4 weeks roughly, or sometimes it does extend into the following month as well. So this could relate to May as well for some of you, but generally speaking, this is your reading for the next 4 weeks. Now, a few things about your reading, Scorpio. You have the Strength card in from both of the decks that I'm using. I'm using the Lover's Tarot by Jane Lyle. That's the giant deck there on the just move it down a bit on the left there. And I'm also using the Psychic Tarot for the Heart deck as well. And in both of these decks, you received the Strength card. And this card is the card for Leo. So I'm feeling for some of you, there could definitely be a Leo in your life somewhere that you're having a relationship with, or certainly if you aren't in a relationship with a Leo, you could potentially be meeting that person within the next 4 weeks. Now, the Strength card, generally speaking, your main energy for the month is really, when you get the Strength card, that is exactly what it talks about. Strength of all sorts: inner strength, outer strength. If you're single, I'm feeling that you are really feeling great about your body over the next 4 weeks. You're enjoying caring for it. You're really enjoying being alive right now. You've got some wonderful energy within you. It's like you're fearless and you're free from doubt, and you're just on this great journey right now. You're really enjoying that whole kind of healing from something, perhaps if you've been unwell, or even healing from emotional agony, emotional pain, that kind of stuff. But I'm just feeling, if you're single, you are really energized at the moment and you're happy with that, and really working towards perhaps having a relationship or going into that. But I'm feeling like for a lot of you, if you're single, you're just having such a great time that you're putting that energy out there. You are going to be attracting people to you. Now, also, if you are in a relationship, I feel like you could be reconciling after a period of difficulty. I feel like you could be, you're able to find some middle ground. You're able to work stuff out. Now, that is just specific for some. This is a general reading, so take what resonates and let go of anything else. Now, I feel like if you're in a relationship with someone, you really do love each other, and if you have been struggling or in a relationship, I feel like it's actually a release from tension for you. And it's like you've had this argument, but it's good because everything's kind of out in the open, and you're all of that kind of hostility and tenseness has released, and you found this new peace in your relationship, and it's become much more flexible as well. Now, if you've just met somebody, and you're sort of wondering about them and you're not quite sure, there could be quite a creative relationship evolving here for you. And this doesn't always talk about love relationships either. This is just platonic relationships, but definitely something can really build here with this if you've just met someone. And it's almost like this is a card. If this is a new relationship and you've just met someone, it's not going to be little fling or a brief affair or anything like that. I feel like this is going to be an intense relationship for you. Now, for some of you as well, just a side message that came through. Some of you could actually be leaving a relationship, and that does talk about that kind of does come through in that move card, which I'll go into in a little bit. But I'm feeling for some of you, this could be the ending of a relationship, or you've been through the ending of a relationship and you are ready to move on now to a different area of your life, or even you're happy to move on your own as well. But I'm not feeling that. That's just a message for some, because you've got the three cards from the Psychic Tarot for the Heart deck are all major arcana. So I'm feeling over the next 4 weeks, things are going to be quite significant. I feel the nurture card is the Empress in a traditional deck. This is ruled by Venus. So some of you could also be involved in a relationship with a Virgo as well. But the nurture card is just a card of wonderful abundance. You can really build something lovely for yourself if you are commencing a new relationship. And if you are in an existing relationship, I think that you are also going to be building something together. There's some of you could actually be pregnant. The Empress card talks about pregnancy or giving birth. But if you're not in a position in your relationship to have children, you don't want children, could even be talking about building something together with that person that you've connected with, and just enjoying it, really creating something wonderful. Something is really blossoming. I'm feeling this relationship is really blossoming if it's new, and even in your existing relationship, I'm feeling like there could be a blossoming or this new growth in your relationship. Now, as I mentioned, the strength, you are enjoying looking after your body. And when you get the Empress card, that does talk about nurturing your soul as well, nurturing yourself, and loving yourself. And really take a few minutes every day just to connect with the divine. Give yourself, and if you're not into that, really be positive. Give yourself positive affirmations, and just have an attitude of gratitude, and gratitude for how you're feeling, how good you're feeling, your health, your life, the direction it's going in. That kind of energy is going to be very beneficial for you, Scorpios, this month. Now, the card beneath that is what I mentioned before, was the Strength card again. Now this is control. This, when it talks about control, it's controlling your life without any negative effects on anyone else. You are in control of your destiny at this time. You're in control of where the direction of your relationship is going to be going in. You're in control about whether you want it to move forward, or whether you want to end your existing relationship, or whether you want to become involved in a relationship. This is what that control is talking about. It's not a control in a negative way like you would find in the Devil or something like that. This is the card of, compassion, patience, confidence. It's the card of influence, and accepting. These are all the words associated with this, with the control card in this deck. And it really is asking you If you do want a relationship to flourish and you want to nurture it, you are required to be free. Allow things to be fluid and free rather than trying to over rigidly control things in that regard, in an emotional, needy, insecure way. And I think if you do that, you are going to be able to move forward with your relationship if there has been any issues or any struggles there. Allow things to flow, allow things to move. You have the 7, which is that move card. This would ordinarily be the Chariot, and this, it talks about taking charge of a relationship, as I mentioned in that control card, but not in a controlling way. You're being direct. You're being disciplined. You're being focused, and you're mastering your own life, which is again going to be able to help you move forward in your relationship in a healthy way. You aren't focusing on the other person, you're focusing on yourself. You are the driver of the Chariot and you are in control. Normally, there are two horses or two creatures pulling the chariot in two different directions. And when you're the charioteer, you must control these opposing forces and you must get them in control and going in the direction that you want them to go in. So I feel for a lot of you, you are going to really be doing that over the next 4 weeks. It's going to be quite significant. Now, this, as I said, refers to whether you are in a relationship, whether you've just met someone, or whether you're single and you are just in this wonderful relationship with life and yourself and moving forward so you can attract the person that you want to be with. So I hope that resonates. If you're not into love reading, it doesn't resonate, or you'd like a bit more in-depth stuff, a more general kind of stuff, I also do monthly readings, so I'll leave a link above. You can check that out and see if that's got any further messages for you. So have a great month, Scorpios, and I hope I see you next month. Bye.